Hi, I'm Annie, my husband's Alan, and the dog is Roy. 6 weeks ago we bought 8 acres on the Devon border with the idea of living a more sustainable life, and this is our 6-week update. I'm going to start the walk around in the same place as I did the last one. So this area has all been cleaned out, levelled out, and all the weeds got out of it. That pile of mulchy stuff is just all the roots that we've raked out with a rake on the end of a digger and piled up. Excuse me. And that will be the start of our compost heap. And so now we've got areas where we can sort stuff and bring stuff like the pallets we've started sorting out. The bit of brambles there we had to leave because we had a bullfinch nest in there, but they've gone now, they've fledged, so we can clean that out and move that. All down this side was totally overtaken with brambles, and we've done the same. We've finished the trees all the way down now, and this base here needs a little bit more breaking up and levelling off. We might bring it down onto the track so that the track is more level. This piece in front of us is the piece that was really, really wet. We have dug it all out and laid a new pipe under here. You can probably see it better from this side. So we've got a new pipe that goes through and comes out. We've got a little bit of finishing on both ends. We're going to extend the pipe through up over to the end there when we pick up a piece. So we chopped the trees back, and we were undecided on what to do with the static. We've had a really good look at it and it's no good, so either way we had to get rid of it. So I'll show you inside in a minute, but we've laid a new pipe down through here to lower the water level. There, that's our new pipe. So we've taken the water down, I'd say, by about 2 foot. What we're actually doing is there's a natural water supply there, but the ground level's too high and it makes where the digger is very, very wet. So we've dug all the way down. I'm going to put a blue perforated pipe in here, and it's got an escape route. There's a ditch the other side of this little bank which we've joined up with, which is also on our property. It's just the other side of this little hedge. So that's our blue pipe in situ, and Alan is at the other end filling the ditch back in. We have found some stone and that in here, so we've dug that out, and that stuff we're taking out and we're put in there, and then this stuff we can put on the track. Hopefully it will dry out a bit quicker. Alan's idea of fun, getting stuck in the mud with the digger. Digger retrieved from the mud pit, but we're digging out the wet clay and going to put some dry stone in there so we can get the digger in to dig the rest of the ditch. So that all this area under here should now dry out properly. So in the static, I'll give you a quick look. We are going to just strip it right down to the chassis and rebuild ourselves a cabin. But that's what we were doing yesterday. Started stripping it all out, but the wood and that is all rotten, and there was virtually no insulation in there at all. So we're going to just build what we want to a height that we want, because obviously Alan's tall. We need a taller than normal cabin. I'm not going to walk down through the field. I have done some stuff the other side, but we'll walk through from the other side. So massive difference. Cleared out 2 of the polytunnels there, but also made a start on this one. Managed to get 2 sections cleared so far. And a little bit up through here. The bank, we've kept that short, but we've cleared out this bit in here. Again, we've used the digger to take out all the weeds. That's what the big pile is over there. Cleaned out this first polytunnel. These 2 polytunnels are staying, most likely netted for fruits and stuff like that. We started clearing off some of the pathways for the birds. We've had to sort of pick and choose where we can work, because we've had quite a lot of nesting birds, so we've left it until they've moved out of the areas. So down here I've cleaned a pathway out all the way down, so that now we can ride the quad all the way down through. Right down to the bottom of the gate, which is down there in the corner, and then out into the field. So we're definitely getting there. All the blackberries are ready down here. Going to try and get some blackberry picking done before I go home. Might be worth leaving it for another few days, and then we can get a load in one go. I need to get that was trimmed out, that path, but he's growing back really quickly, so I need to trim that out again so we get the blackberries up behind there. We've got a lot of this, I think it's called horsetail. I was googling it the other day. We've got a lot of it. I've sprayed quite a lot of it and it is dying back, but when I looked into it, it's quite good as an aphid spray and other things, so I'm probably going to pick some and dry it in the polytunnel. The other thing that I've done some work in the workshops. I've done most of the rooms in there, and also inside the static itself we've made a decision not to do anything on that. We're going to concentrate on other accommodation, because even though it's been really hot and we haven't had any rain, night times are really cold down here, so we really need to get some accommodation, sort of, like, you know, rather than just a caravan. That's why we're focusing really on the static. I've put my solar panel up and I've wired that in to the EcoFlow indoors, so it gives us a little bit of power back in, and then when we need to, we recharge with the generator. So in here I've sorted this room, and I have, believe it or not, sorted that room. I was moving stuff into here from the other rooms, so this can go back into each room when they're sorted. This one was totally overgrown, but I cleaned out in here and cleaned off some of the roof, so it's really light in here now. Haven't done this room yet, but again, need to clean the roof off first, and then you can see what he's doing easily. And the same in here, once the roof's been cleaned off, because most of that is clear roofing, or some of it's clear roofing, it will put a lot more light in here, so it'll be easier for sorting out. So we decided not to fix the festival up. We decided that we don't really want to keep it all anyway, so we are focusing on the down the bottom static. I have painted in the kitchen, bathroom and small bedroom, and I've got some really cheap lino for the bathroom and some cheap carpet for the lounge bit, just so it makes it more comfortable. I need to get a bit when a bit pops up on Marketplace for the bedroom. Not really worried on colours because it's all temporary, but yeah, we'll pick up a little remnant for that. Got a family camp over at the end of the month, a bit of a celebration of buying the land and that, so that's also, I'll be able to put my mum in there, so she'll be a little bit more comfortable. But that is about it. We haven't done anything up the top here. We've kept it all mowed, and we've been pruning trees back as we go. But yeah, we've definitely made our impact. Oh, we did scrape off a bit of this driveway all the way down and cleared up the bit under the trees, so that's concreted where the concrete is. It was just years of mulch on the top. Today's job is first job is we're going to the recycling centre with a load of stuff out of the static, and then we need to hang a new gate, or new gate post, main gate post. So we got the post, but we need some hangers, so we're going to pop to the local suppliers and pick that up. Over the course of the next few months, my videos will mainly be about my progress on the new land, but also because I've been a prepper for a long time, I've gained a lot of skills with electric 12-volt systems, preserving foods and stuff like that, and I will be incorporating that obviously down there. I've got all this stuff now that I can put together in one place, so we will eventually live a totally off-grid lifestyle, hopefully self-sufficient, but how easy or hard that will be I don't know, but that is the overall goal. Thank you to everybody that has continued to watch and support the channel. It's much appreciated, and hopefully see you on the next video. Till next time, bye.